What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Niles back with another Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League video. And in this video, I want to talk about my thoughts on the game, the state of the game, and what I think about if you should buy it or not. And then after that, I'm gonna get into the state of DC games as a whole and the direction I think they should go in. But first off, I want to apologize to everybody who was waiting on this video. I know it's been exactly a month since the game came out, so I was supposed to have this video out. So I apologize that I've been busy with work and Helldivers 2. But yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about with this game is the story. I'm not gonna get too much into the story. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but to keep it to a minimum, the game lives up to its title. I thought the story overall was pretty good. It had some cool moments. It had some cool dialogue moments, and overall I feel like the chemistry between the characters was pretty weak, but it was funny, if that makes sense. I think it's, if you want to rank it with a Rocksteady story, I think it's better than Arkham Asylum, but I don't think it's better than any other Arkham game. And I'm not gonna get into the spoilers. I'll probably save that for another video. But to move on to the gameplay, very fun. I feel like this game still has the potential to be one of the best games to come out. Well, best multiplayer games to come out. But just strictly off of the gameplay. As you can see, flying around, shooting around, different types of enemies, very fun. As you see, I'm using my main Deadshot. I pretty much used him for pretty much the entirety of my first playthrough. Really didn't use any other characters. He's, to me, the coolest character, and honestly the easiest to use. I feel like the other characters have it takes a little bit longer to get used to them. But I feel like the combat is very satisfying. Like, every now and then I'll get on here and just run around and shoot like I am right now for this video. I think it's similar to how some people may get on Spider-Man and just swing around not really doing anything, or you may get on an Arkham game and just run around fighting enemies. It's like that. I feel that strongly about the gameplay. Some complaints. I do feel like this game could have used a deeper melee system, but I understand that just isn't what they wanted this game to be. They want it to be a strictly a shooter, but that's cool. The first complaint I want to talk about is the weapon variety. I feel like they could have gave us a lot more weapons, a lot more interesting weapons. We have notorious weapons in the game. Right now I'm using Bizarro's Undeath Ray. It's a sniper rifle and it's very good. But what you'll notice in the game is you get pretty much the same weapons throughout the game, just with better stats. I wish they would have had a lot more weapons, and they could have honestly had a few more weapon types as well. But other than that, I feel like the weapons are pretty cool, and they can always add more weapons. That's one of the positives of it being a live service game. And yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about the weapons. The customization I like. As you can see, I have the classic Deadshot suit on my Deadshot. with the skin that makes it look like a cartoon. I really like that. I think it's the best looking suit in the game. As you can see, my King Shark, he looks alright, and Captain Boomerang looks uh, uh, I haven't found a suit that I even really like on Captain Boomerang yet. Harley, she has, what in the hell was that? What? What just happened? As I was saying, Harley, I think Harley's one of the better, after Deadshot, I would say she has probably the best skins. But overall, I think the customization is okay. They need to add more things into the store so we can buy new suits and have more customization options. I guess I'll move on to the mission structure. So the mission structure I really don't like that much. It's kind of like a go here and do this and then go to the next spot to start up that mission, and I wish they would have integrated, I wish it would have been a more seamless transition for some of the missions. It's not a headache to go do missions, but I don't know. I feel like with some of the games that we have today, this is kind of an outdated way to approach mission structure. I wish I would have seen a lot more from that. But I mean, to be honest with you, the missions are repetitive. We need more missions, more types of missions.
Right. This is our next mission.
I think that I guess it could work for a single player game, but this is supposed to be a ongoing live service game, and I feel like as of right now the game as a whole is lacking in that department. I feel like we don't have enough of really anything, but they have time to fix those things. But as of right now, I think that's what's holding the game back, and they need to get on that fast. Soon I'll do one of the in-game incursion missions for the Bane gear, so you can at least see what that looks like.
I think you'd be the one to embarrass yourself.
Go over here, kill these dudes.
The novelty of Deadshot venting flames has not worn off.
Can I take this cannon out?
Improve your support team. You might just improve your chances.
Okay. Let's see. While we're here on the map to me is excellent. This is probably the best map that Rocksteady has put out. I just wish there would have been more to do on it. I feel like they didn't use this map to its full well, we don't know yet. We haven't seen its full potential because the game just come out. It's a live service game and it just came out, so we haven't seen its full potential. But as far as the base game, the single player story part of the game, I don't feel like this map was used to its full potential. But I feel like looks wise and the way the gameplay flows within the map, probably their best work. And that's probably like the only thing that I can say is their best work from this game compared to their other games in the Arkham series. I think we're going to do this Bane mission to get the infamy set firearm.
I have
But just jumping around, sliding around,
You know how this works,
it's
task
very
force. Get to it.
fun.
All of this is my operation. We agreed.
And those four
Sorry that I'm like hesitating. It's just kind of hard for me to play the game and gather my thoughts at the same time.
Make your way to the signal
But
jammer on Earth.
recording off the PlayStation is like the easiest way for me to record videos right now. Working on that. But yeah, jumping around
Minimum collateral.
with these characters, it's satisfying. It's not a hard game to pick up.
That's it.
It's not a huge skill gap. The shooting isn't hard, the traversal isn't hard. It's just kind of easy to kind of just pick up and play once you know the controls.
We're going the wrong way.
I'll start this mission. Yeah, I guess this is what we're gonna do. So if you don't know about this yet, this is, well, spoiler warning. After you defeat Brainiac, you find out that there are multiple universes and multiple Brainiacs, and we have to defeat all of the Brainiacs to truly free Earth, or something like that. And so when we go into these Elseworlds, we're destroying his forces and weakening them so we can eventually get better gear and fight him again. And these missions are cool. They're not that hard, but like I said, I wish we had different types. I wish we had different types of them. I mean, there are different types, but it's still not enough, because there's maybe like 3 to 5 different types of missions that you're just repeating over and over again. So yeah, they need to add to that badly. Today is March 1st. In a few days, the Joker comes out. So we're gonna get more missions, a new character, new weapons, and I should have a follow-up video out when that happens. So we'll see what they add. Hopefully they add everything I just addressed in this video. We'll see.
Your astonishing recklessness, Harley, will only get you so far.
So for this challenge, I have to get as many critical hits as possible. That's how I damage them. So the little challenges like that make it more interesting, make it more fun, more difficult. But other than that, the missions are just pretty shallow. This is basically what you're going to be doing in the end game until they drop new content. And that's not that great. So that's the first wave.
That was too close.
I must interrupt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Your fingers on the trigger, Quinn. I'll show you skills, dude.
Such rage inside you, Hawkins, and so misguided.
Bring down Harley's target.
Gotta watch out for these snipers.
I do my own air support.
And boom goes the cockatoo. Exactly as I had planned there with time to spare. So you should make it back.
Get all them out of there.
This is what winning feels like.
Let's get the 6 on. Clear the second wave out.
Wouldn't want to find out.
Now, I've only played these incursion missions like, I don't know, let's say 5, 6 times. Because like I said, it does get repetitive fast, especially if you're not getting the gear that you want. I wanted the assault rifle, but I didn't get that. But yeah, so for this round, they brought out the brutes. These dudes are pretty annoying. They have multiple health bars, so you gotta make sure you hit your critical shots. Harvest shields off them.
Deadshot's trail of destruction is unending.
Oh, see, messed up my combo.
Nailed it. What's next? All I see is targets. Let's go.
You'll run out of ammunition eventually.
Whoa,
Norton.
where did he come from?
I can wait.
Where are these dudes coming from?
The tide turns. I'm as tireless as the ocean.
Alright, let's use this super ability to slow him down.
Ah, shit! He's going nuclear!
That should have. Give me those shields. Can I?
Little mix-up, little shield top-up.
Big bastard wants to take us with him. I'll get your target for you, Deadshot. Find all that firepower. You're still human.
What am I shooting at?
You stun him, Deadshot. I'll gun him.
Got a line of fire on Gwen's target.
Units. Still Norton's trigger fingers. For now.
As you can see, that fuel dump is my favorite super move.
I always hit the target.
Take out a bunch of enemies at once, and it just looks cool.
Power. I will claim those yours as my
So
own.
yeah, Rocksteady. I like what you did, but we need more, and we need more now. Whatever. If you were planning on dropping a PVE, or the whole game is PVE, but a PvP, we need that ASAP.
Don't let Norton get you in his sights.
The game needs content, because we can't survive forever off this. This is getting old right now. It's cool, it's fun, but it's getting old.
I'm dealing with Boomerang's target.
The green thing around them is my ability, where it's basically like turned from Call of Duty Zombies, if you play that, where they basically fight for you And
We may win this
yeah,
war yet, but what matters is
so that's a pretty cool
Brainiac will
ability.
suffer.
Um,
Redirecting power from the
so yeah, I guess
Prometheus
that's
shield
it
to the
for
exit
that
portal.
one.
A speedy withdrawal is in order.
At the end of the mission, we have to book it to the portal to leave before they shoot us, before they kill us. And that'll pretty much be the end of this mission. So it's not bad, but as you can see, it's not great either. And that's pretty much most of the end game. Like, that's just not enough for us to survive on. So that's why the game is pretty dry right now after everybody's beat the game. Because I don't think people want to play this over and over again for hours. But hopefully this new Joker DLC has more content. But hopefully I get the auto rifle. Please.
This piece wants attention.
Okay.
And it's gonna get
Boomerang. Shield mod.
Y'all can look at this piece, but don't touch.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I probably have 8 of these of this same heavy weapon. 8 of them. What do I need that many for? We need more weapons.
Go you! Don't let anyone box you in and trap you in the harbor.
Like, that's pretty annoying. I played this mission so I could get some good Bane gear, and they just gave me a black mass weapon that I've been collecting throughout the entire single player. I don't like that. So the last point I want to hit on is the direction that DC Games is going in as a whole. And let me just say, if DC Games thinks that they can make 5 of these online service games and have 5 of those games active at one time and think that's gonna work, they got another thing coming, bro. Because I'm not even sure they can support this game properly. So what makes them think that they can handle 3 to 5 of these games? That doesn't even make sense. Because one, even though I like this game, nobody asked for this. Nobody. We wanted a new Arkham game. We wanted the Arkham game that was supposed to come out instead of Gotham Knights, which I gave us that. People thought at one point that this was supposed to be a Superman game, and that's what people want. People want to play as their favorite superheroes. So if you're not going to take advantage of that fact, then what are you doing? Do you not want to make money? I just don't get it. It's a cool game, but like, this game and this type of live service game is not going to be able to carry DC like their CEO thinks it is, because the numbers on the game aren't doing that well because people didn't want it. I particularly like the game, but not everybody does. So it's like, at some point you're going to have to give the people what they want if you want to make money. Do I have to shoot this?
Get in there and finish it. Gave that incubator my calling card. Bullet holes.
So yeah, that's just me talking about the game. If you want me to tell you if I should buy, if you should buy it, if you want a good a decent DC single player experience, I would say buy it. If you want a fun multiplayer experience with your friends, I would say buy Helldivers 2 instead. Much better game. The game is already in a better state than this game is.
Took care of a crystal.
But when this game goes on sale, I would absolutely recommend it. I spent $100 on it just because I wanted to. This was one of my most anticipated games of the year, so I already knew what I was willing to put into it, but I couldn't recommend anybody else do that. But if you want to get the game and hop on and play some encouragement missions with me, you are more than welcome. Cause I have a good time on here, but I could be having a lot more fun. What the fuck? That was weird.
Top floor hunting supplies.
Ooh, let me swing in for a sec.
If I had to give this game a rating
Incubator's lost its shield. Let's mess it up.
right now, I'd say, I'd say it's a strong 6.5. Oh, and that's with the fact that I think the gameplay itself is really good, but the missions are just repetitive. The combat is excellent, but the rest of the game doesn't support how good the combat is. So you're just running around with this great combat, pretty good shooting, playing the same missions over and over again. I've done maybe 3 objectives this entire video. That's basically what the game is at the end game, just playing the same missions over and over again.
Nice, nice, nice.
So yeah, DC, Rocksteady, we need some
Good for you, buddy. Want a sticker?
we need some content fast. But I want to thank everybody who tuned in.